We're going to have a few words from a fellow beauty queen. She is a true American hero, and we want to thank you for all your service. 20 years in the Air Force and our Iraqi freedom veteran as well. Please join me in welcoming the beautiful Miss Paulding County 2013. Comes to the stage.
Good afternoon, ladies. How are you all? Just want to play something real quick. Well, while this is... Oh. Can y'all hear this? I'm not going to play the whole thing, but does anybody know what that song is? Taps. And I'll explain a little bit why I played that in a moment. But again, my name is Engle Coulter, and just like Angela said, I am in the United States Air Force. I've served this nation now for 20 years. And I appreciate that. It is an honor to serve. It really is. I followed both my mother, who was in the audience, and my father's footsteps. Both Air Force veterans themselves. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, 7 years, and I have deployed 3 times, and I am a cop. I'm military police. Yeah, I can again. And also, I recently have started doing pageants. My first pageant was in 2011. So the question is, how did I go from being a cop, wearing 70 pounds a year, been on 3 deployments, to wearing heels, wearing lipstick, and trying to compete for a crown? How does one do that? Well, after my 3rd deployment, I was in Iraq, Kirkuk, Iraq in 2010, and I came home. I looked different. I had lost a little weight and grew up a little bit, seen some things, done some things, and my husband said, you look absolutely fantastic. You could be like, this is America or something. I said, please, whatever, whatever, Mrs. America. I'm too busy, trying to get back to a normal life, right? So he said, no, you should really do it. So next thing I know, 2 weeks later, he comes with this binder full of, things about pageantry. It was the Mrs. America Circuit pageant system, a pageant for married women. And he said, you should really do this. I've already talked to the pageant director. You need to compete for Mrs. Georgia. Compete for Mrs. Georgia, you just need to do this. And I'm like, are you kidding? I'm still at 180, because when you're deployed, right, I'm at 180 miles per hour, dodging mortars and making sure the enemy isn't, when they're shooting, we shoot back, things of that nature. So I'm at 180. Adrenaline is still high. I'm trying to come down to 2025 by integrating myself back to normal life. And it was a process. The last thing I needed to hear was about competing for a pageant. So he said, no, just think about it. So I thought about it, and I said, you know what? If that experience, plus my other 2 deployments and being in the military didn't teach me anything, it taught me this. You got to live life, and live life to the fullest. Take chances, go after your goals, your objectives, your dreams. So I said, you know what? Let me get out of my comfort zone a little bit, stretch myself, grow. I think I'll do it. So I competed in 2011. Didn't win, didn't place, didn't do anything, but I gained a lot of valuable experience and gained a lot of friendships. So I said, I will take a break in 2012 and I'll try again in 2013. But in 2013 when I compete, I'm at least going to get a runner-up position. And I did. I came second runner-up for the Mrs. Georgia crown. So next year I will run again, and next year I am going to get that crown. I will be unstoppable. I want to be your Mrs. Georgia 2014. So, I got inspiration here from Miss Alabama. She did it for the state of Alabama. I want to do it for Georgia. So, anyway, my platform is the Wounded Warrior Project. The Wounded Warriors are those that have served, have deployed to Afghanistan, Iraq. I have troops I have 16 troops right now in Afghanistan serving for you. Pray for their safe return home next month. But with that being said, we have wounded warriors that come home not the way they left. Missing limbs, arms, legs, hands. The Wounded Warrior Project is something that I'm very passionate about, that I contribute to, so that these men and women can get the prosthetics they need so that they can live everyday life as normal as possible. There's also a thing called the track chair, which is through the independencefund.org. And this chair is absolutely amazing. It goes beyond the wheelchair. It can go over sand, it can go over low-lying streams, it can go across wooded areas. This is an amazing chair that gives our men and women a little bit of a lot of their life back, so they can spend time with their kids, they can go fishing still, they can go camping with this amazing chair. And this chair costs $15,000. And we have a lot of wounded veterans, about 17,000, that needs this chair. So if there is a charity that you're thinking about that you want to contribute to, please think about the Wounded Warrior Project or contribute to the independencefund.org. They will really benefit from it, because everyone out here is an unstoppable woman, right? You all have goals and dreams and ambitions, right? Well, it is people like that that defend this nation and gives you that opportunity to go after your goals and your dreams. So support our vets today with that project. I greatly appreciate it. In my line of work, again, like I said, I'm a cop. I am the senior ranking female in my squadron. I'm a master sergeant in E7. So 2 stripes away, and I'll make it to the top of my enlisted field. And I pray to God, I retire in 5 years. I got to get those stripes. So, so I won't be unstoppable. I'm going to get that rank, and that rank that I'm trying to get is Chief Master Sergeant, and I'm going to get it. But with that being said, being the senior ranking, I have a responsibility, because there's a lot of women in my squadron that I have to mentor and groom and inspire them. And there's one woman in particular that I spoke with last month in my squadron. Her name is Jessica Now. 24 years old. She just got her bachelor's degree. And she said, Sergeant Coulter, I really look up to you. What can I do to really make it in this career field, to move on? I want to be this in the civilian sector, because she's a reservist. I'm active duty, but we have reservists that, work with us as well, so she's a reservist. And she was like, what can I do? So, I'm giving her career counseling and mentoring, and, this is what you need to do, and this is what you need to do in our career field, because being a cop, it's a male-dominated career field, not many women, and there's not many women that make it to the rank that I'm at. So it was up to me to help her. So I was so excited. And next month, I was planning on seeing her and say, okay, what have you done to be unstoppable? Because I love that phrase, unstoppable woman. What have you done? What were you going to do? But unfortunately, last week, due to a domestic violence situation, she was murdered. In her apartment, she was in a bad relationship, and she broke up with this man. And she wanted to get away from him. She was living in Savannah. She was moving back to her family in Athens, and she didn't make it. So 1 week ago, at this very hour, we were laying her to rest. Me and 30 other people from my squadron were in our military service dress, and we honored her. We had our honor guard out there, folding the flag. And that song that I played in the beginning of my speech was played. We played taps, and we gave her her final salute. She was unstoppable up until the moment that bullet killed her. And she was going to make it. So, I say this to say, my experiences living in Iraq, or being deployed to Iraq, and the other places I've been deployed to, and this situation with my troop, made me realize you have got to live life to the fullest. Whatever your goals, your dreams, your inspirations, that witty idea that you have, that invention that you want to create, that idea that you want to explore upon, don't stop. Don't just let it pass you by. That was my troop. She's a veteran. She died, not on some faraway battlefield in Afghanistan, died in her bed, and she loved serving her country. Do it for her. Continue to pursue your passions in life for people like that, because we're living, and we need to live life to the fullest. So go after your dreams. We live by, I'm going to close with this, we live in the military, all the branches, they have a core value system that we operate by. Well, in the Air Force, we have three core values that we operate with. One is integrity first, service before self, and excellence in all we do. Now, integrity first is doing what's right when it's right, even when no one's looking, right? Service before self is, working together as a team to go toward a common goal versus going after your own personal whatever, but you got to work together as a team. And excellence in all we do. If you want to have that great finish, that great product, that great thing that you invent, you've got to put excellence in it or it ain't going to look right, right? So even though that is a military concept and an Air Force concept, that is something that you can take with you in your everyday life. Yeah, the two ladies said, you have to do something for yourself, you have to take care of yourself, but it's going to take a team to get you to the goals that you need to get to. You got to have people that have the same ideals, that want to go far in life, that doesn't want to drag you down. You know how crabs in a bucket, how they pull down the other crabs and keep you down? Those are the kind of people you got to dismiss from your life. And you got to have a strong family system, strong friends that want to move forward in life to help you. So that is the service before self, a teamwork to help you toward that goal. And have integrity with it. And do it in excellence. So I thank you for Unstoppable Women for giving me this quick opportunity. I know it's intermission to give me an opportunity to speak for you today. But live life to the fullest. Prepare. I hate the word luck, but if you think about the definition of luck, it's preparation plus opportunity. I like that. Preparation, opportunity, right? So prepare, find those opportunities that's going to help you towards your goals. Live big, dream big, and continue to be unstoppable. Thank you.